are ready for our next pair. The 2110 Life Shots car. That is Brent Henry. Beautiful looking machine. Over on the other side will be Melinda Green King.
Another lady's been doing this for a long while. Last couple of races, she's put career best numbers on the board back to back. Got a little something wacky in the motor at the end of that opening round last night. Checked it over. Said everything was pretty good. Got the Ford Mustang body on it. And one of the great lady veterans in this class. Going to take on a very solid team right there with Brent Henry.
Earlier, John caught up with Melinda.
Melinda, you have a great looking car here. Tell us a little bit about it.
Well, it's a 2010 Mustang. We've kind of got it painted all up, and we're running a Brad Anderson engine that we just switched over to that combination. Maybe about 7 runs on it so far, so we're still learning.
And that could be part of that learning curve you're talking about.
Yeah, it's interesting. I mentioned when we saw her down there in Gainesville that there have been 4 times in the history of the sport when 3 women qualified in the alcohol funny car category. Melinda has been part of all 4 of those opportunities. Brent Henry and his team right there, that's a very good race car and team. The Parker Tech team, the 2110 Life Shots entry. New look for the race car, but I got to tell you, Melinda Green, that team has shown me a lot the last couple of weeks. You start inching up on career best numbers, start running mid-560s. You can run with just about anybody.
For the first time here at the 4-Wide Nationals, let's check in with the stat guy, Liz Bloom.
Started racing funny car back like in 1990. She said she won one event back when she first started. It was the Little Guy Nationals at Suffolk Dragway. Bob, back in the day, that was one of the great drag races on the East Coast.
A lot of concrete at that racetrack before concrete was the way to go. It was like one of the big time races. You won the Little Guy Nationals. You were like the big guy,
I guess. Yeah, the little big guy. I like it. New staging lights. We'll tell you about those in just a moment. Give this one to Brent Henry. Take a look at that number, 558, 256 miles an hour.
Just off of their career best numbers. Excellent run right there for the Parker Tech team. Everybody they put in that race car runs well. They don't make a lot of mistakes. Melinda Green right there on the starting line. It's a great shot. You see the nice move out of the starting gate. Advantage early there for Brent. Melinda winds up running 569. Well within their capabilities, what they've been trying to do. The car in the other lanes running 550s. You know, it's just tough to beat them. Let's go down to John Kernan.
And with John Bojack. And John, you guys have been struggling pretty much this weekend, but you got a 560 with the 7 there. Was it pretty smooth? Have you found something?
I'll tell you, for this Pack Racing Springs Monte Carlo, I was really worried coming into this round. Yeah, we have been struggling, but my tuner Gary Bohr, I mean, he brought it on. I mean, the performance shows. My guys doing an awesome job this weekend. I think we're on key. We got Cometic Gasket, Advanced Sleeve, Cam 2. We got all our sponsors on board this weekend. I mean, we're moving on. Semifinals, we're looking good.
We'll see you in the semis, and you are looking good.
Thanks, thank you.
First burnout was Todd Venny. This is Wayne Morris. That's the next matchup when we come back to Charlotte, North Carolina. And we'll also see this man, Frank Manzo, who made the 4th quickest run in history, has a buy-in. Is he getting after the record? Let's find out together when we come back to Charlotte.